Last summer and into the fall, I was running on empty, building my consulting business. I was pushing myself hard and I was exhausted. I don't mean just a little tired. I mean the kind of empty where your body finally does what your schedule wouldn't let you do. It stops you. I got sick and then I got sick again and then I got shingles. If you've never had shingles, it is your nervous system's way of sending you a very clear, uncomfortable message. Enough. You have pushed past enough for long enough, and now we are going to have a conversation whether you like it or not. My body was definitely trying to tell me something I hadn't been willing to hear. And what it was describing, what I had been living in for months, looks exactly like this cycle. Pressure, something lands, a deadline, a demand, a crisis, an ask that can't wait. And then a reaction. You drop everything, you respond immediately, whatever it takes. And then urgency. Everything is on fire. Everything needs attention right now. There's no triage because it all feels equally critical. And then finally, exhaustion, depleted, running on fumes. And then it all repeats. Pressure again, reaction again, urgency again, exhaustion again. And most of us were never taught to interrupt this cycle. Here's the thing that I want to press on today. What we were taught was to push through it. That pushing through was a strength. That rest was something you earned. That if you were tired, it meant you needed to work harder or sleep faster. But here's what I know now that my body taught me the hard way. Pushing through is not a leadership strategy. It's a countdown. And the most dangerous thing about this cycle is how normal it feels when you're in it. Because you stop noticing it. It just becomes the pace, the default, the way things are until something, a body, a relationship, a breakdown, finally interrupts it for you. So going into this summer of 2026, I am doing things differently with a lot more awareness. I am choosing to interrupt the cycle myself before my body does it for me again. And I want to offer you something actionable today because awareness alone isn't enough. You need a way out of this cycle. So here's how you interrupt the cycle. First, name it when you're in it, not at the end of the day, in the moment. When you feel the pressure land and the reaction start, pause, even for 30 seconds. Name what's happening. Simply say okay, I'm in the cycle right now. That naming creates space. And in that space is where choice lives. Second, triage ruthlessly. Not everything that feels urgent is urgent. Ask yourself, what actually needs me right now today? And what can wait? What can be delegated? Or honestly, what just doesn't need to happen at all? The urgency gear can be such a liar. It tells you that everything is on fire. And your job is to decide which ones are real. And then third, finally, protect one thing that always refills you every day. Your non-negotiable. For me, that is my morning workout. Not as a reward for getting everything done, because everything is never done. But protect that thing that refills you as a condition of your leadership. So for me, it's a workout. Maybe for you, it's a walk or a quiet cup of coffee before the world starts, or your morning meditation. Something that says, I matter too. My energy matters. I cannot pour from an empty cup. And I am done pretending that I can. Because the cycle will always be there. Pressure is not going to go away. But you get to decide whether it runs you or whether you run it. And this summer, I am running the cycle, and I hope that you will too. So here's your reflection for today. Where are you in that cycle right now? Are you feeling the pressure? Are you thinking about all of it? Are you feeling the urgency? Are you exhausted? And what is one thing, just one thing that you could do this week to interrupt the cycle before it interrupts you? You cannot lead others well from empty. Take care of yourself first. It is not selfish. It's the whole thing. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.